design things, you create for other companies as well, right?
As well as crystal signatures.
As well as your own work that you're doing here. Talk to me about this. What is this? Besides being beautiful.
Well, it's a wonderful project. Some people bought the rights to William Bentley snowflakes. And William Bentley was a young man back at the turn of the century who took every penny he had to buy a big box camera, you know, the kind that you put the black hood over.
Sure.
And he put it out in his barn, and he would capture a snowflake, put it on a black velvet background, and photograph it.
Wow.
And he was the first one to realize and photographically prove every snowflake is as unique as every fingerprint.
Yes.
But some people came, a third party, and wanted some snowflakes created as collectibles. So I took 4 of Bentley's photographs and interpreted them. And if you look at this carefully,
they're all different.
Well, they're not only all different, but each side is different because snowflakes are three-dimensional. Oh, they are not the same. So when the light hits these, it plays with the crystal beautifully. And so I love them as window hangers, never mind bringing them out in the winter or on a Christmas
These are
tree
beautiful. You've also done work for Cartier.
Yes.
You've done work for Coke, Erte. Tell me about those.
Well, yeah, Coca Cola came, and I believe their centennial was in '86. I think somewhere around '83 they came and said, "Peter, will you do your magic? We need some commemoratives for
You've been doing this for a long time.
A long time.
That's good.
And so I went to their archives where they had Norman Rockwell. They had just so many. N.C. Wyeth, wonderful artists, had created their posters and their ad campaigns, and we created porcelain postcards of those images. We created a Coke bottle in full lead crystal because the tufts would make a perfect piece of crystal.
Nice.
And obviously it's solid, and so when people receive it, they go, "Oh wow!" And then because of the light play, and nothing is more iconic than the classic Coke bottle.
Yeah. And how about Erte? Most people don't know Erte. What's Erte?
Well, Erte is Roman de Turtov, only he went by his initials, which in French were E-R-T-E, and he was a Russian aristocrat who went to Paris as a young man. If you took all of the designers today, put them together, none of them would come close to Erte in terms of his creativeness, his uniqueness, his inventiveness.
Wow.
People, again, the third party, wanted to have Erte porcelain and crystal. Well, he didn't know much about porcelain and crystal, so they asked me if I would work with him to develop these products. And I thought to work with someone of the level of Erte would be once in a lifetime. I had to go to Paris to his studio. Then I had to go to Mallorca to his studio. Oh my goodness. We did champagne flutes, we did dolls, we did all kinds of porcelain and crystal products.
And with all that background, you can now use that for other companies that want you to design things for them to either sell or give away.
Oh, absolutely. And don't forget that I had my years at Franklin Mint, where I worked in most materials as well. And so as long as it's a design challenge, I'm ready.
That's great.